Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country Living. We are still operating off of the cell phone, so I will try not to do a lot of sweeping because my wife said I do that a lot. It makes it all jerky. It makes people car sick. I will refrain from doing that. But I'll show you what we are working on. Spin around here. I got some broccoli, some asparagus. I got 4 fillets. We are cooking. Hanging out with the damn chickens. Got the deck just about finished. Made it quite substantial. And got us a little smudge fire going. We have hit summertime here in Alabama. It was 90 degrees yesterday. I know, don't hate me. Because I'm a little girly man now, but good God, it was hot. It's pretty warm. And the gnats and the mosquitoes came out. But it's not what we're going to do this video about. I was looking online at one of the groups on Facebook that I'm a member of, and someone had posted something very interesting, which at first I thought was complete bullshit, and then I started thinking, that's pretty dang right. Improvising, or I can do this out of this, will kill you. It will get you killed in a SHTF situation. Now, I had to chew on it for about a day and think through it and go through a bunch of different scenarios. And they were saying, one of the things they were saying was about, they had posted something about crayons would be a fantastic alternative to candles if you did not have candles in a SHTF event. This is a grid down a problem event. And people said, well, that's a fantastic idea. We're going to go buy boxes and boxes of crayons. And his response to him, well, why the hell don't you buy a bunch of candles? Because instead of using the crayons and lighting them, why don't you just use candles? Let's go one step further. Why don't you just use lanterns? Okay, let's go one step further. Why don't you just use some kind of rechargeable solar application and recharge it from your vehicle or from your solar cells if you have something like that? And that was pretty deep. That was very interesting. And I started thinking, well, nah, that's really a bunch of junk. And then I started thinking, okay, let's talk about the paracord that has all that, you know, the one with 8 lines in it and has jute in it, and it has a little steel braided line for a trap and a little monofilament for you can do all this and all that. Well, instead of doing that and paying 20 bucks for that, why don't you just buy you a $3 spool of monofilament 10-pound test and stick it aside somewhere. So, when there is nothing else to do, improvising, I think, would be ideal. But if you are relying on it and not planning strategically and prepping strategically, you're going to die. I got to flip the steaks. More coming. Case in point, guys, I don't have to use tongs or fork to flip these steaks. I could improvise, jab a dirty stick in there and flip it over. That would work. Or my knife. Or I could put my finger into it and just flip it. But I could get burned, hurt. Get a bunch of junk, nasty stuff into the meat. And it's just not necessary. So, improvising, when you are out of options, ain't that pretty? I have to say, is a good idea. But improvising initially, when you have so much else to plan on and rely on, is stupid. More to come. Now, I know we do a lot of stuff about homestead and the grandkids and just what we're working on and everything, but I try once or twice a week, in addition to the stuff about the herbs and all that stuff, medicinal stuff, I try to put out one or two videos that make people think, in my opinion, because I was going over it and it made me pause. And I thought, kind of annoys me when people tell me that. So I think I hope some people get annoyed, and I hope they look at this and think, well, instead of always carrying the multi-tool and just using it, maybe I could actually carry a set of wrenches in the back of my car in the trunk when I have all the room. You could use this and that, but why don't you have just the right tool to use it? That would be more in along the lines of prepping responsibly and sensibly. Mordecai.
Okay, take this fire for example. This is leftover wood that I was using from the deck. This is all untreated stuff, so don't worry about it. And scraps and bits and pieces and parts and everything, and I just didn't want them laying around for anybody to trip on or just make a mess, or grandkids get into a mess or a problem. How about that? And so I burned them, started a fire. Well, I didn't get two sticks and rub them together. That's improvising. I took a lighter and a paper bag with a little bit of lighter fluid on it, and I started a fire. Don't improvise when you don't have to. Improvising like that will get you killed. More to come.
So, I guess that's going to wrap it up for this video. I just wanted to, throw that out there. And like I said, originally it was not my own idea. I saw that and I thought, that's deep. And I thought all my guys that watch, or guys and gals, men and women that watch this, maybe I should just put this out there to them. And guys, take two things that you do, that you're saying, I can do this with this. Think about it. Two things. Just two things. See what you can work out. But it was very interesting. So instead of doing this to this to this to make this, well, why don't you just buy the $3 part? Put it up. Hell, buy two of them. Put them up. And I know a lot of you are saying, oh, well, I got to do this, and I can't do all that because I got to travel light when I get ready to bug out. That's going to be a whole nother video, because bugging out is another fallacy and utter bullshit. It's my opinion. But the only time you should bug out, I guess, is wildfires or a chemical spill. And I've actually evacuated because of a chemical spill once here in central Alabama. But it's about the only time I would do it. I don't plan on leaving. But anyway, guys, not to be such doom and gloom stuff, and I have a whole bunch of other videos that are in queue, and hopefully the end of the month we'll have another camcorder, and that will make it kind of quasi-professional like it was, if you called it professional at all. But that was just my thought on this video for today, deep thought. But guys, in just a second you're going to see a picture of my ugly mug pop up over here, as well as my beautiful wife on the opposite side. Going to be some videos. We are indeed your brand of wacky, guys. I would always ask you to take care of your people. Quit improvising. Buy the right damn part. Take it easy.